long time no see, gotta say. My bad, but I'm back here with a Madden 2020 video. So, as you can see, I am doing this, and we'll be doing QB1. So I made it to the national national championship, and I am LSU. And yeah, so we will be playing in the national championship here. And who is watching? Please comment down below who's watching. Alright, so QB1. Here we go. Made career. So, I did this on Christmas Day because I got it Christmas Eve from my grandma. So, I played a lot on Christmas. Alright. Hey Ethan, what's up, man? It's good to see. It's good to talk. Madden 2020. Playing it. QB1. You probably didn't hear. So I'm doing the QB1. I'm in the national championship. Oh, 2 viewers. Hey, new viewer. Hey, Jaden.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game.
Yes, obviously
as
I'm
we'll
the
see the
Tigers.
Oklahoma Sooners taking on the LSU Tigers.
Alright, we're returning. Alright, guys, I'm gonna hurdle this guy. Watch this, just watch. I'll hurdle.
National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This is taken at the 3.
Oh, I couldn't hurdle him.
Marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
So this is college, although it's Madden 2020, it's college because I'm going from college to the NFL after my guy Joe Burrow. But I couldn't.
Leads the Tigers up 1st and 10.
Bullet pass this
We got position on him, and he pulls it in.
How we do it?
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Fight.
Charles, the success that this quarterback had in the semifinal,
Alright, yeah, if I press L2, I can see
certainly
it
helps
out
his
there.
mindset because he has to have a lot of confidence going into this one since he did it so well in the semifinals. I do think we'll see a similar kind of offense. They'll find places for him to take his shots, and especially you have to when you have a weapon like Streets on the outside.
Wants to play with me, that'd be really cool. Just hit me up.
2nd and 9 now. Got his man. It's the All-American Isaiah Streets.
Touchdown.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he is into the end zone for
Isaiah
an
Streets.
touchdown.
That's my first touchdown. So in the beginning, some girl asked me to throw 4 touchdown passes.
The jerseys of this
So hey,
so you know they love that
that's
opening
1
drive
down.
when he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right?
Ooh,
because
horrible.
they thought they had a quarterback. They're
I missed
thinking
it.
they have a quarterback.
I missed it. Wow.
They believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Alright, let's go for this kick.
Now he's back out there
That's
to
a
boom
better
this
kick.
one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Alright, let's get some defense. Let's get some sacks here.
Touchback, and it comes
You know
out
what
to the
we're doing here,
25-yard
baby.
line.
Just go to suggestions all the time. And hey,
Oklahoma now
with
with
it
a
all.
1st and 10.
I like being lineman. Alright.
On the ground, this is Griffin. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s, back-to-back champs in the 70s, and then added titles in 85 and in the year 2000, but they haven't won it since. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Come on, I want to do linemen.
On 1st down.
One play, hit him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
As
Oh, I
they got
love this
things
guy.
rolling on this drive. On the ground, it's Gold. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Second and 11.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Thanks for those 2 viewers.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers put their noses close to the line.
I would like.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or stick something to it between the second and the third.
Man, I can't believe we can't comment
12 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, trying to juke my guy out.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there and a first down. Throwing on first down. Fulton. Now they go straight. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll be a second and long. On second down now. Gold.
Yes, got him.
Nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2. Now third down. Okay. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Sack him, hit him hard.
Into the hands of Edwards.
Fourth down. They're going to go for
on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And that is going to be incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession
who's watching now? Please
hands.
comment down below. Might be the same person.
Livingston breaks 3 again. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
If you are the same person on this, please comment again.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Thank you
for right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake.
I'm going for Randall all the way on the right.
Foul yardage. They'll set up to throw. And he fends him off. Able to shake him off.
Going for the run.
Right. He's gonna. Now the ball comes loose.
Ball comes loose. No.
The defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
No way. Oh my gosh! I shouldn't have dove for the first down.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When you break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
Now a throw to the end zone on
please,
first
whoever's
down,
watching, please comment, man. I want to know who you are.
10 now from the 29. To throw again. Fulton. It's complete. It's Gore. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the gun. Fulton.
Incomplete, baby. 4th and 5.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it,
and try to take it on me now.
Play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Ethan, you're watching again. Thank you. Please don't leave this time. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
The fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity.
There's a lot of different modes on here, and I'll try and show you some more.
Ended up settling for 3.
Oh yeah, you see that hurdle?
To about the 19-yard line.
Oh, that's awesome. Alright,
the
watch
Tiger
this.
offense ready to get after it one more time.
I'm going
Charles, we talked in the semifinal about
X
Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood
you can come here
of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
Folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady. He calls in, and the inspiration he takes from her fight.
But it wasn't when I put Burrow, so I put Birdie.
He makes a point to call her from the locker room after every game, and he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong.
Where did he
She'll
go?
critique me in a heartbeat. But it's good to see a young man who wants to get back, one who gets it, and Isaiah Street certainly gets it.
Emily, too, said to be watching from her hospital room, a surgery scheduled for today, and now she's got a receiver and a quarterback who want her to know that they are thinking of her. And, of course, we're thinking of her as well and wish her all the best.
Absolutely.
So, Ethan, you got to watch me play with the Ravens. I'll show a video of me and my dad playing sometime. And dude, who is he? Ravens quarterback is the fastest guy on there. Literally, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is the fastest guy in the world.
The Tigers of LSU looking for their 4th title in school history. They were champs way back in 1958 and twice in this century so far, 2003 and 2007.
Lots of yards.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Alright, let's see. I don't know. I'm either going for Randall. I gotta go for Streets though, because like he needs me.
He'll drop to throw.
No, I'm going for it.
I guess the good news
for them who
now,
doesn't go for it in the video game?
And based on my math,
they've
only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Alright, let's go for this.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And last time they only get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something.
What are these people doing, man?
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Got him.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You saw that, Ethan? That was hilarious.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Got him.
Fulton sets to
that wasn't me, but that was my teammate.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Fulton.
Sack.
And he's going to go down again.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Good stuff to clock for me.
The Tiger offense ready
I'm going
to get
for
after
Randall.
One more time. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move.
That's how we do it. Completion.
And he'll have it
Clock
past
stop.
midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
Wide trail.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. They'll look to throw.
Caught it. Touchdown.
It's an LSU touchdown.
All right, I need 2 more TDs for this awesome
there
thing.
to make the grab, and LSU adds on to their advantage.
See ya, Ethan.
So now
Bye.
2 touchdown passes thrown, and we talked earlier about the young cancer patient, Emily Atwood. She asked him a week ago for 4 touchdown passes. Heck, he's already halfway there.
Yeah, Isaiah Streets relayed that story to us. It's a pretty tall task for a second career start. But the way he's looked these last couple of games, he's not fazed by the request, is he? He's halfway there.
The extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yard blitz.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee and get to the locker room.
He's got
10 seconds. Oh no, if they keep going like this, they might score.
They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners.
Let me pop out.
Operating from the gun. Fulton looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt.
Let's go.
That is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, LSU just 1 half away from a national title. What a story this would be.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right?
What?
Look, just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Got it.
Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Of course I do.
Then make it happen.
Okay, man.
Man, I thought I got the receiver wrong.
Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
All right, we got to stop
and no
here.
run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Oh,
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They give the nod to Gold here. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
So get this stop
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now Fulton.
Nowhere
to escape, and he goes down.
They got to punch it.
And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in this second half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in him. Continue to run the offense the way you did in the first half. Continue to give him opportunities. But behind his back, head coach is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
Touchdown.
Well, he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors.
3 touchdowns.
Second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away.
He's going to nail it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us
here's
some
the question.
points.
Should I change my
avatar? Does that guy get on the field on this drive?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
down. In the top right corner of this, it shows my, skateboarder guy. Should I change that?
A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction.
I mean, I would say
moving in the right direction because the
people
defense is
can't.
pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. And what else?
Nowhere to go. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Let's go.
It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
He's going to nail it again.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Remember, I said 10 yards. 10. Now get
the Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
On 1st down, Gold. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker, too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. Here's Fulton to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Throw. That many 4 touchdown passes. I've only thrown 3 and scored 1 off the fumble.
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground.
I've been hitting lately, so...
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here they run with Griffin. He'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They're going to go
another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Here are the Sooners now 1st and goal. From the gun.
Get that.
Fulton in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Unguarded, man. That's sad.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
On 2nd down, Gold. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Fulton.
Picked off.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Get it over there. Baby.
First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and pressure your coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself.
Come on,
we spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets, 46 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I'm going to score again.
There you go, Charles. Apparently all she had to do was ask. How about that? His 4th touchdown pass in this championship game.
Give her credit for asking. Give him credit for living up to it. And I bet they're both relieved that there won't be another game. She might ask for 8 touchdown passes in that one.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do it.
And they'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. Hakeem Kane, 43 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
That was great.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch.
Oh, my gosh.
In the end zone.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
2nd and 5. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. LSU with a 1st and 10. And they are going to score again. Another touchdown as they just added
Fortnite.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hans team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
10-41,
that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Back to throw. Fulton throwing right in.
Oh my gosh, he broke.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Guys, watch my I'm going to make a video, so please go watch it. It's going to be on me making the body do shit.
From the gun, Fulton. And this will be incomplete.
Come on, I'm going for Hail Marys. Once I get the ball.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the defense is going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. On 1st and 10. Fulton, pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
No way.
That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Here are the Sooners now 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Fulton. This will be caught at about the 5. They call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Game's over. I can't score again, man.
Off the play fake. Fulton. And with a flag down,
no
he
way.
goes down.
I did not false start.
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
I'll decline. I'll decline.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Off play action. Fulton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long. But like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let it go deep for Streets. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Wow, that's awesome.
Picked off near the 32.
That is awesome, man.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Fulton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
I won.
As time has
Thank you guys for
run out
watching, man.
on this football
Thank you
game.
so much.